Hello friends and welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna tell you a story, the Sonar Kella. So today I'm gonna speak about that and tell you what is the story. So let's start. The story of Sonar Kella begins in Kolkata, where a young boy named Mukuldhar suddenly starts experiencing vivid memories that do not belong to his present life. Mukul often stares into empty space and begins to speak of sand dunes, camels, soldiers, and above all, a majestic golden fortress. His parents worry, thinking he's imagining things. But Mukul's descriptions are so detailed and consistent that they consult Dr. Himang Hajra, a famous parapsychologist who studies past life memories. Dr. Hajra is fascinated. Mukul describes scenes of desert, golden stone walls shining in the sun, and a place where many jewels were kept. He even draws sketches of a peacock-shaped jewel and an ancient fortress-like structure. The doctor concludes that the boy may be remembering a past life in Rajasthan, and he decides to take Mukul to Rajasthan to explore the locations he describes. But Mukul's strange memories attract the attention of two criminals, Amiyanat Burman, a smooth-talking conman disguised as a researcher, and Mandar Bose, a dangerous thug. They believe Mukul knows the location of a hidden treasure and decide to kidnap him to reach the treasure first. They begin following the boy quietly, waiting for the right moment. Hearing about the risk, Dr. Hajra and Mukul's father approach the famous detective Pradosh C. better known as Feluda, to protect the boy. Feluda listens carefully to all the details, the boy's visions, the doctor's plan, and the rumor of treasure. Feluda instantly senses danger. He agrees to accompany Mukul to Rajasthan along with his cousin Topshe and their enthusiastic friend, the comic mystery writer Lal Mohan Ganguly Jatayu. The nickname is Jatayu, alright? Before Feluda can join Dr. Hajra and Mukul, the doctor decides to travel early. Feluda, Topshe and Jatayu plan to follow them by train, but at the same time, Amiyanat and Bose attempt a kidnapping, only to abduct the wrong boy due to a confusion created by similar clothing. Feluda discovers this mix-up, but instead of relief, it troubles him. If the criminals realize their mistake, they will chase the real Mukul even harder. The journey becomes a race. Feluda, Topshe and Jatayu take the train to Jaipur. On the way, Feluda notices a suspicious stranger keeping an eye on them. His sharp instincts warn him that the criminals might be traveling in disguise. The group reaches Jaipur, a city of palaces, markets, and glowing pink sandstone. But Feluda wastes no time. He begins gathering information immediately. They learn that Dr. Hajra and Mukul had already left Jaipur for Jodhpur, and Feluda guesses that the criminals may be following them. He also discovers clues, a unique cavity, but a ticket stub, and witness statements that reveal Mandar Bose is very close. Jatayu, although frightened, tries to appear brave by purchasing a traditional Rajasthani dagger, which only adds humor to the tense journey. Meanwhile, Dr. Hajwa travels with Mukul deeper into the desert. He believes the boy's visions will lead them to some historic location connected to his past life. Mukul repeatedly speaks of Sonar Kella, the golden fortress, and draws the same peacock again and again. One night in the desert, the criminals finally strike. Mandar Bose attacks the camp, knocks Dr. Hajwa unconscious, and kidnaps Mukul. When Dr. Hajwa regains consciousness, he finds himself tied up in an abandoned hut with no idea where the boy has been taken. Feluda soon survives at the site of the attack and unties Dr. Hajwa. From the footprints around the campfire, the marks of a camel cart, and the direction of disturbed sand, Feluda expertly deduces that Bose has taken Mukul toward Jaisalmer and the ancient golden city in the heart of the desert. Without wasting a minute, Feluda hires a camels and rides through the vast scorching desert to give chase. The journey is harsh and dangerous. Hot wind, long distances, and little water, but Feluda remains focused. Along the way, he interprets every sign: camel footprints, broken rope fibers, a discarded packet of food. These clues form a path that leads him steadily towards the criminals. Mukul, meanwhile, is confused. He believes the criminals are helpers who want to find a fortress with him. They tricked him into guiding them into Rajasthan. The child's innocence and past life blur make him vulnerable, but his descriptions remain hauntingly vivid. A staircase, a tunnel, a courtyard where soldiers once
full energy
marched. As Feluda gets closer, tension builds. Mandar Bose realizes that someone is following and sets a trap by sending false information through a messenger. But Feluda sees through the trick. Using his sharp logic and calm thinking, he avoids the trap and quickens his pace. Jatayu and Topshe, traveling separately by jeep, join Feluda in Jaisalmer. At last, Mukul's memories bring everyone to the tower in Jaisalmer fort, glowing in a golden yellow sandstone, the legendary Sonar Kella. The fort is magnificent, whisked like a golden ship from the desert. For Mukul, it feels strangely familiar, as if he truly lived there once long ago. Inside the fort, the criminals force Mukul to point out places from his memories, but Mukul grows confused. The palace feels real, but but nothing matches perfectly. The criminals become angry and desperate. Amiana becomes obsessed with finding treasure, convinced that gems are hidden behind ancient walls. At this point, Feluda was silently inside the labyrinth-like fort. In narrow alleys and on high terraces, a dramatic chase unfolds. Mandabos tries to escape across the fort walls but slips and falls, injuring himself. Feluda confronts Amianat, who panics and tries to run but is captured after a tense struggle. Feluda rescues Mukul and Dr. Hajra safely. Then comes the final revelation. There was no treasure. Mukul's past life memories were genuine memories of life that once existed within the fort, but the story of hidden jewels was a misunderstanding. Mukul had simply remembered beautiful objects from his past life, home, not hidden riches. The criminals had chased an illusion. Dr. Hajra gently explains this to Mukul, who begins to feel relieved as the confusion memories fade. The golden fortress, once of a palace of mystery, becomes peaceful again. Feluda, Topshe and Jatayu return to Kolkata, proud of solving another thrilling case. Jatayu starts planning a new novel inspired by their desert adventure, while Feluda enjoys the quiet satisfaction that truth and intelligence always shine brighter than gold. So, thanks for this story. So now I'll tell more stories.